Previously on the bill.
I wasn't with him when he died. Do you know what that makes me feel? All right, Des, that's enough. OK, write down everything you can. I want this woman found.
Special Constable Knowles was repeatedly stabbed in the neck.
She's out there somewhere.
Stay where you are, nobody move!
You want to tell me what's going on here?
DCI Meadows, Son Hill. This is DCI Raptor from MIT. Go!
The South. I hope you got a decent solicitor.
Danny, mate. Got that CD you wanted?
What is it this time? Herbie Hancock? Clyde McFatter?
It's just an excuse. They're not letting any of us up here. Everything's been kept hush-hush.
Look, I don't know anything, Des, so don't bother asking.
I heard there was an operation this morning.
Yeah, well, maybe they were trying to follow up a lead, yeah?
On the car, I heard.
Sort of that hush-hush, then.
It's a name I'm after.
Yeah, well, there's hundreds, take your pick.
There must be something you can give me.
Yeah. Here's blondes that drive convertibles. Here's blondes that drive white cars that may or may not be convertibles. And here's blondes that may not even really be blonde.
There must be one name that keeps on coming up.
Yeah. Annika Rice, Ulrika Johnson, Jordan, Donna A. Oh, and one bloke who thinks it's Kim Basinger.
Anything I can help you with?
Satchmo's greatest hits. I'll leave that with you then, eh, Danny? I just thought of another one. Bird, Charlie Parker. If you think of any other names, give us a shout.
What'd you tell him?
Nothing, Gov. But I think he might knock up Ulrika Johnson.
Not if I get there first.
Here he is.
Well?
Tighter than a nun's promise.
Right, who shot me?
This is a murder investigation, Mr. Kirkwood. You could be done for perverting the course of justice.
Jed, it was Jed, weren't it?
It's the car we're interested in.
He never turned up for work this morning. I should have known.
So where did you get the Saab?
Geezer comes in, wants silly money for it, says he's desperate, $5 grand cash.
And you didn't question it, then?
Well, he gives me the keys, the logbook, and his driving licence, so I know it ain't Nick.
Yeah, but you knew enough to have it resprayed, didn't you?
Yeah, well, white cars are difficult for shift. I mean, a few stone chips. That it made sense to paint it.
Come on, Mr. Kirkwood, we're not stupid.
All right. I thought it was too good to be true. But I thought it was like a gambling debt or a drug habit.
And you'd no idea that the car we were looking for matches our description?
No, not when I bought it. I mean, I might have read something in the paper since.
Why don't you call us, then?
Because I've invested $5 grand in that motor.
A police officer was killed.
Yeah, but you don't know it was that car, though, do you?
Gov, looks like we found some spots of blood.
Debbie, have you got a moment?
Bit busy.
Promise I won't keep you.
What?
How's it going?
How's what going? My personal life or the investigation?
The investigation.
Well, Taverner was good. He brought a pop with him.
Look, you can't blame people for wanting to know.
Debbie. Any more disturbances, I'm gonna have to make a complaint.
All this secrecy isn't helping anyone.
Leave the investigating to the grown-ups, eh?
Blood spatters here across the top of the window, there between the window and the seal, also on the interior door panel, the seat, and in the footwell.
You satisfied now?
That's not all, Gov. In the boot, we found some hair samples, and get this, some small particles that we think may prove to be cocaine.
All right.
We're going to need a description, Mr. Kirkwood.
Yeah, sure.
We want to know what this poor king looked like.
How tall was he? His hair? What he was wearing?
Yeah, all right, I get the picture.
You others think he is? There's no point getting angry, yes?
We've got a right to know what's happening.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can...
Look, Reg, I don't want to know the official line. Are they frightened we'll get to her first?
Probably.
Still, we've got one thing that they haven't got.
And what's that?
Nick, an eyewitness.
He had short, dark, slick back hair, those long, trendy sideburns. He was tallish, snappy dresser.
Eyes?
2 of them. I mean, when was the last time you looked at the colour of another fella's eyes?
When was the last time you changed your calendar? This is 2 years out of date.
I'm trying my best here.
Look, the bloke who sold you the car. He must have driven here. So how did he get home?
Red Golf.
Come again?
A red Golf, I remember it. It was well knackered, bird driving.
Blonde?
I couldn't tell. But it was an A-reg.
Where our bloke whips out his axe and thwack chops Bert's head off. Well, blood spurts everywhere. He boils up his friend's head, like the good witch doctor says, waits for the scum to come to the surface, lets it cool, then he smears his body with it. Next day, the rash is gone. Only he's got to know the name of this miraculous cure. The witch doctor turns to him and he says...
Calamine lotion.
Anyone know any good blonde jokes?
Yeah.
Gov. Paul King, known but not wanted. He's got previous for ABH and possession of cannabis, but it was a long time ago. And his last known address, same as in the logbook, Rudkin Road.
Well, it's looking less like a coincidence. Any associates?
None listed.
What about the A-registered golf? I mean, I know it's a long shot.
No, we'd need a lot more than that, Gov.
I think we should get a warrant and pay Mr. King a visit.
So there he is. He's got a cat on one shoulder and a flamingo on the other. And the genie says you can have one wish for letting me out the bottle. So what did he wish for?
Don't know.
Oh, go on, what did he wish for? A bird with long legs.
She's there.
Are you sure?
Going into the dress shop.
What was she wearing?
Black skirt, purple top, black
There's
jacket.
a blonde woman just come in dressed in black. Where is she?
What's going on? What are you doing? Hey!
It's not her.
Upstairs, Vic! Mr. King! Police! Mr. King!
Get a bloody grip.
Yeah, I thought it was her.
Shouldn't have gone steaming in, dude.
He said it was here.
Yeah, but you didn't have to do that.
Oh. Shit.
The car was seen by the delivery driver. Early afternoon. Canley Fields, right?
Right.
You pulled on Mill Road.
Yeah.
She headed off east and was last seen on Spicer Lane.
Yeah, point being?
She must be local.
Why?
Last seen at Spicer Lane. She was coming back on herself. No more sightings after that.
Well, maybe she was lost.
Second point. Is she a good girl gone bad or a bad girl gone mad?
You love your little sayings, don't you?
If she's a good girl gone bad, we're gonna have trouble finding her. But if she's already in the mix, someone, somewhere, has an investment.
What do you mean, an investment?
She could be a dipper, but I doubt it. Her lifter seems too down market. Car she's driving could indicate drugs or a high-class hooker.
Yeah, maybe she's trying to pull a con or something.
Whatever it is, she answers to someone.
You're making a lot of assumptions, Dad.
The copper's dead. That's news. They'll be talking about it everywhere. Laughing and joking about the bird who chopped the pig. But how are we going to get them to talk to us? Derek Smith.
Is it him?
Difficult to say. There's not much of his face left and his hair's caked in blood.
Gov, you're sneezing all over the evidence.
Sorry.
Well, looks like he was having a party.
Other than the head wound, there's no outward signs or marks of violence. I'd suspect a professional hit, only professionals don't leave guns lying around.
Well, we know what he was doing before he was blown away. Little Johnny's wearing a raincoat.
2 corpses, 1 woman.
This is out of order. No, Derek. The lift is out of order. You are in demand.
I haven't done anything.
Didn't man blab it to the papers, though, did you? There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Hello, Derek.
So how long do you think it's been like that?
My guess is it all happened on the same day.
Well, in that case, he's not the bloke who sold the car to Kirkwood, is he?
No. But if we can find out who he was, we can find the girl. And we have a name, at least.
Neighbour says a single bloke lives here, but that his girlfriend often stops by.
Description?
Blonde. He last saw her 5 days ago. She arrived in a red car, didn't stop long, and had another bloke with her.
Red Golf?
We've been looking for the wrong car.
Fact is, Derek, we need your help.
What can I do?
You are of a fraternity. A brotherhood.
What's he talking about?
He goes like this sometimes.
If you don't listen, he's liable to flip.
It turns nasty.
I'm being polite. Have I not been polite?
Impeccable manners.
I'm freezing me fillbits here, lads.
What I'm trying to say, Derek, is that you are a criminal.
No, I've learnt my lesson now.
Not yet, you haven't.
Please don't let me.
Derek, do the man a courtesy and listen to what he has to say.
You have a legitimate reason for wanting to know who stabbed Terry Knowles. It's been in the papers. Everybody knows you were there. She knows you were there. You can ask around.
No.
You can go to the places we can't go. You find out the rumours, the falsehoods, and the facts, and you report back to me, to us.
Derek, you already know, don't you?
Sarge?
Come in, Paul.
I can't stay long because they'll be looking for me. But I just thought you could let the lads know that there's been a breakthrough.
Well, there's this bloke. He's called Hartley Shanks, and he manages a place called Korolev's.
I've heard of it. Well, you know where it is. It's Spicer Lane.
Well, the rumour is, well, it was that he had this white Saab Cabrio up for sale, and he was asking silly money for it.
The car that we pulled over.
So it goes, yeah. Well, you hear these things, don't you? But she was some kind of psycho bitch, wasn't she? Well, there's also this other name floating about, something King. He's a dealer.
Drugs?
Yeah, coke.
It's beginning to match your theory.
Let's not get carried away here.
Well, it seems, well, I don't know. It seems that he's disappeared, and Artie's got something to do with it.
Disappeared as in permanently?
No, but I can't believe it. I mean, I know Artie. He's not that kind of bloke.
There's a girl, Derek. A girl has to come into it somewhere.
That's just it, though. I know Artie. And he's a bandit.
I know of the place. I know people who've been there, but as far as I know, Korolev's is quite a trendy venue for the glitterati.
Glitter what?
Oh, media types, minor celebrities, journos, that sort of thing.
What about Arthur Shanks?
Well, I've heard of him, but only through a friend of a friend.
He's supposed to be one of your mob.
How silly of me, then I must know him.
Hey, you said you had some news, Sarge.
Yeah. Paul Riley tells me there's been a breakthrough.
Well, I'm glad someone's on our side.
They found the car.
Artie Shanks is supposed to have flogged the car.
That's not the name they have.
Well, come on then.
The name they have is Paul King.
King? Derek said there was a dealer called King.
King turns out to be a corpse.
So we are onto something?
See, according to Derek, the rumour is Artie Shanks had King bumped off.
Paul Riley tells me they're looking for a woman.
The car they found, registered to Paul King, yeah?
Yeah?
King disappeared. Shanks flogs the car. The criminal frat put 2 and 2 together and make 5.
We should take this upstairs.
No chance. Let Gofton take all the glory.
I didn't think this was about the glory.
It is to him. No, they wouldn't play ball with us.
See, what happened to this bloke then, Sarge?
Shot in the head. Point blank range.
I think we better pay Artie Shanks a visit. Oh, shit. See, I did. You seen us?
Did you see that?
How did they get here before us?
Is this some kind of Met Police harassment campaign?
We're looking for Artie Shanks.
That's not who your colleague was looking for.
That's a relief.
Well, hands up. You found me. Now, is anyone going to tell me what this is all about?
Yeah. We heard that you moved into the second-hand car business.
Really? Don't know why you'd hear that.
Reg, why don't you take a look around, mate?
White Saab convertible.
The guy who was just in here, he was looking for someone who drives a car like that. I think you might be mixing me up with him.
Friend of Paul King's, were you?
A guy with that name and with that kind of car did sometimes drink in here.
Exclusive club. You have to be a member to get in, don't you?
Your colleague just took the membership list.
Did Paul King have a girlfriend?
No.
Oh, Artie. Bit quick off the mark there.
What was her name?
People are allowed to bring guests.
But they have to sign them in, don't they?
I just told you. The other guys got the list.
But the girl we're looking for, you know well. Why else would you try to fraudulently sell a car for her?
Why would you help her cover up 2 murders?
Gov, I think we've got something.
Her name is Kathy. Kathy Milligan.
Also known as Catherine Clark, professional name.
She's a lovely girl.
She's a Tom. String of convictions going back 5 years.
Just fell into bad company.
After the TV appeal, a Mrs. Jones phoned in, giving her name, and get this, the name of her boyfriend, who drives a white convertible.
Let me guess. Paul King.
He was her pimp.
And the car she drives?
A red Golf.
With an outstanding speeding fine. Full registration and address on file.
Right, circulate the details of the car, phone DCR after. Tell them we've got her.
We're friends. And friends help each other no matter what.
Even if that friend is a murderer?
She told me that Paul had gone on the run, that he needed money, and would I sell the car for him.
And you believed that?
Why wouldn't I?
We've been looking for that car for some time.
I didn't know about the police officer who was killed.
I don't believe you. She brought the car here, didn't she?
Eventually, yes.
The car was covered in blood.
I didn't see it.
I did.
Listen, I've known Kathy for years, okay? The fact that she sleeps with men for money doesn't make her inhuman.
The fact that she killed 2 men in cold blood does.
It wasn't unreasonable to think that Paul had gone on the run. He was strictly small time. Suddenly, he comes into a load of gear, ups his profile. Well, that had to come from somewhere. He had to be treading on a few people's toes.
What happened to that gear?
Same as the money from the car. Kathy's using it to finance her escape.
But she told you it was for Paul?
Yeah. It wasn't until I found out from your colleague that Paul was dead that I realized what I was involved in. I don't want to go to prison for the rest of my life. And I don't want Kathy to either.
Where is she, Artie?
She comes in here Friday, Saturday night, sells some gear, and then disappears.
We could close this place down on that information alone.
I know that. I'm trying to be honest here.
Save your skin more like.
You have CCTV in the toilets, right?
Yeah, but the cameras are turned off.
Convenient.
Our clientele are used to being in front of the lens, in the media spotlight. They come here for the privacy.
That they do. And when she's not here, where is she?
Police! Bedroom clear.
Bathroom clear.
Kitchen clear.
Not what you'd expect.
Guard! She's gone.
Oi, game on. Still think you're something special, don't you?
You can't touch me now, Malcolm.
I wouldn't touch you with rubber gloves on.
Did you come out here just to regale me with your wit? Or is there some other altruistic motive?
You were spotted at Coraliv's.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You and that scouse monkey.
Remind me.
Posh nightclub in Spicer Lane.
Kids damaging telephone boxes, that's the only call I remember on Spicer Lane.
I'll damage you if I find out you've been withholding information.
Terry Knowles was a valued member of this relief.
He was a chancer. A wide boy.
You read the wrong papers.
I read you. You fancied him, didn't you?
That is beneath contempt. Problem, Sarge? No. No problem. See you Friday, Des. He may be a puff, but he's our puff.
Mr. Monroe doesn't know about this.
Don't panic, Sarge.
Three from 600.
Go ahead, Jim.
Sarge, we're in position in the car park. Over.
Yes, yes.
She's not in there. And he's nothing. And if she is, we'll be heroes.
Not with the murder squad, we won't.
Nick and Derek Smith are the only two people to know what this bird looks like. They didn't even give Nick the chance to be on the team.
All I'm saying is make certain don't do anything rash. Apart from anything else, if she is in there, she's dangerous.
Are you making me nervous?
You don't have to do this, Nick.
Yes, I do.
Sandhill Police, can I help you? No, you'll want Barton Street, madam. I can get the operator to redirect... Oh, hang up. Reg, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
So you haven't seen her then since...
No.
Reg, you got any idea where Sergeant Gilmore is?
Oh, Sarge, he's on a call on the other side of the ground.
Well, still?
Yeah, we said it was a delicate matter.
Delicate?
Well, I don't need to elaborate, does I?
Well, when he returns to the land of the living, can you tell him he's wanted?
Yeah, he did say it might take some time.
Well, it's Inspector Monroe wants him, not me, so save the excuses till then.
What's going on, Reg?
Oh, nothing.
It's not just a Sarge who's gone missing, though, is it?
Look, we're working on something.
We?
Oh. Look, Paul, don't say nothing, mate. But we think we might know where Kathy Milligan is.
Have you told MIT?
Oh, well, no, that's the whole point. They've been looking in the wrong place. See, she's been dealing at Corridors.
Reg, you're withholding information from a murder inquiry.
Yeah, but think about it. Nick's the only one who knows what she looks like. He's the only person who can give a positive identification, and they won't let him anywhere near the investigation.
Yeah, with good reason, because she's dangerous. She killed 2 people.
Yeah, well, Des and Sergeant Gilmore have got it coming.
Oh, that's what worries me.
Well, that's all right. Sam and Jim are giving them backup.
Oh, it just gets better.
Jim?
That's it.
3 from 600. You receiving, Sarge?
Loud and clear.
We've got a red Golf here. Registration Alpha 172 Alpha Oscar Sierra.
That's it.
OK, Jim. Wait 10 minutes, then call the registration in.
Received.
This is it.
Garth, we're all going for a bite to eat. Want to join us?
Maybe later. Where are you going?
That pizza and pasta place.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to wait for you?
No, I'll catch you up. Vic, this Korolev's, what's it like?
Well, it's a upmarket steakhouse.
There's a list of names here. It's like a celebrity Big Brother.
Yeah, it's the closest thing Sunhill's got to West End glitz.
It's not the sort of place you'd expect to find a cop killer, though, is it?
I don't know.
Paul King, plus one other. Every Friday night for the last 3 months. Do you think that one other could be Kathy Milligan?
The guy who runs the place said that Paul came in with various people.
He might have been dealing there.
Even so, Gov, it doesn't put us any closer to finding the woman, does it?
But you got to ask yourself, if Terry Knowles hadn't pulled her over, what would have happened next? See, why did she kill her boyfriend? And if he was dealing, where was all the coke?
You think there's a third person?
The man that sold the car.
It's like a plastic surgeon's paradise, isn't it?
Why didn't you arrest this Artie Shanks?
Well, because he manages the place. If he's not there, she won't show.
And what's to stop him from tipping her off?
Because he doesn't know what he's involved in.
Oh, what? And you do? Sunhill Police, can I help you?
I think we could be in trouble.
What?
Shanks has pulled a sickie.
But that doesn't mean she won't turn up, does it?
Doesn't it?
Darling! Thought it was you. Remember me?
Couldn't have been that pissed.
Wanda from Tate, Clarkson and Bland.
I think you're making a mistake, love.
You're not in advertising?
No, not tonight.
Oh. Who's the boy? One of yours?
Look, Wanda, do yourself a favour and wander over there, will you?
Friend of yours, is she?
9 o'clock.
There.
Where?
At the door.
You sure?
It's only one way to find out.
Remember me?
I think you've got the wrong person.
Kathy, isn't it?
Lucky guess.
You were with Paul. How is he, by the way, still being a shit?
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Nick. It's Nick Adams.
How do you know Paul?
Like, you're kidding me. I used to be one of his biggest customers.
Oh,
In fact, I was hoping that I might bump into him.
but you bumped into me instead.
Yeah, and I'd never forget a pretty face.
You do look familiar.
I think it was at a party.
Jobson's? Sally Jobson's?
To tell you the truth, I gate crashed it, so I couldn't tell you whose party it was. There's no chance of Paul turning up tonight, is there? Only I'm, right out.
Downstairs bar, 5 minutes. Malt whiskey.
Well,
I'm not sure.
did you see her?
See her? I spoke to her.
Are you still not sure?
I want time, Liz.
But remember who you're dealing with.
She'll be down in 5 minutes. She wants some more whiskey.
Look, if it is it, don't...
5 minutes. 5 minutes is all I need just to get some idea of what she's about. I've got to get this straight in my head. One more whiskey, please.
Oscar from 600, receiving.
Go ahead, Jim.
Vehicle check, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alpha 172 Alpha Oscar Sierra.
That's it, that's the car, red Golf.
Yeah, Jim, you free to talk?
Yes.
Ask if the driver's with him.
Is the driver there with you?
Negative.
Right, tell him to stay where they are.
I just hope they know what they're doing.
Bloody shanks. He shafted us.
Maybe he's genuinely ill.
What, on a Friday night?
Des, do me a favour, you're going to have to give us some space, please.
Can I have some ice in that?
Yeah, sure. How can I get some more ice on this, please? Thank you.
Your face is familiar. What did you say you were in?
I didn't. IT?
Computers?
Communications, comms, networks, the old shebang.
Good money.
The government do well out of it.
You have nice eyes. What's wrong?
My mother warned me about women like you.
Not gay, are you? I have real trouble with gay men.
I just thought you could sort me out, that's all.
That's just the kind of trouble I mean. Sorry, it's just I saw you with your friend earlier. Shaved head usually means... Well, in here it's... Is he jealous? He looks the jealous type.
He's just a friend. I'm straight. Talking of which, I could do with a straight now.
My car's out the back. Red Golf A-Reg, 60 a gram. Still interested?
Yeah.
Well? Is it there?
Follow me to the car park.
Hey, hold on.
I'll give you 2 minutes.
Target has just left Korolev's.
Heading for the car park. Blonde, wearing beige jacket over black top.
There she is.
Right, let's go, Jim.
No. We've not been given the word.
Sarge.
We got eyeball. She's at the car.
Sit tight. Repeat, sit tight.
He's doing what?
He wants 5 minutes alone with her.
But she's a killer.
We can give him 5 minutes.
I didn't mean to come on to you.
Paul wouldn't be too happy about it.
I suppose not. It's all right. I'm not going to bite you. This is top quality gear.
It always is.
Funny. Get the impression you don't like me. You sure you're not swinging pink?
I guess you're used to blokes eyeing you up.
Occupational hazard.
What drug dealer?
I'm branching out.
So if I was to ask you for a little bit of blow, you'd want me to be more specific?
Sure, biting wit. I like it.
Is it important to you
What?
that blokes like you?
You get used to being treated a certain way, that's all.
What, like a lady?
You can't know Paul that well.
What, smacked you about, did he?
What do you care? What do you mean, did?
Did?
Past tense.
You ever driven his car?
What is this?
A white Saab convertible.
This is my car.
You have driven it, haven't you? Is this shit what it's all about?
Let go of me!
He was my friend!
You're hurting me!
Terry! Terry Knowles, remember that name? If you even bothered to read the newspaper. All he wanted was your phone number. Your lousy phone number. He fancied you, you slag! 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 You slag!
Calm down, you're not going anywhere. I'm arresting you for the murder of P.C. Snow. Mr. Paul King. You don't have to say anything within the harm of defence. You do not mention when questioned something you later line in court. Anything you say may be given in evidence.
If you had any information, you should have passed it on to us.
And you would have reciprocated, would you?
We were given a name, that's all. We didn't even know if it'd check out.
You knew all right.
Craig? Jim and Sam spotted a car and called in the registration.
How come these two were in civvies?
Anti-drug initiative, sir.
Oh, yeah, right.
Gentlemen, the fact of the matter is we got a result.
Well, thanks to these idiots.
How very grown up.
I don't think there's a case to be answered.
You knew all about it, did you?
You've had your explanation.
It's the only explanation I'm going to get, right?
Your governor seems happy enough.
My governor couldn't wipe his arse without smiling. Danny, you knew what they were up to?
Yeah, they were trying to find out who killed a mate.
I don't believe this.
It's been a very long night, gentlemen, and a very early morning for me. The matter is closed unless DCI Rafter or DI Gofton wish to make an official complaint.
Do you?
Good. Then my officers can go home and get a well-earned rest.
You had a nice smile. I remember that. My mind wasn't...
Sorry.
You want to take a powder for that?
Can we get back to the matter?
Killing Paul was easy. He was such a bastard. It wasn't that he hit me. He did. It was the mental torture.
Paul was your pimp.
The way he'd pass me around his friends and then pretend to love me. God. Of course, I fell for it at first. But as time went on and he started to manage more and more girls, he seemed to get a kick out of fixing me up with the worst people. Real scum. Always wanted stuff off the menu.
But you were still sleeping with him.
Yeah.
So what changed?
What do you mean?
Well, what happened between you? Why did you decide to kill him?
10 kilos of coke. That's the area Paul wanted to move into. He fancied himself as Tony Montana.
So it was a money thing?
Wasn't a money thing in the way you're thinking. I didn't kill him just because of the money. It was a ticket to ride. Destination out of here. Me and Artie were going to Cyprus. Open up a bar over there. Lord and Lady Muckrake.
Artie was in on it.
In on it. It was his idea. Like I said, Paul was full of crap. Brought up on fairy tales of the Krays and Jimmy Cagney films on the telly. Scarface was his favourite. Now, that wasn't Cagney, it was Pacino. But it was made in the style of an homage. The original Scarface was Paul Mooney. White Heat was his favourite Cagney film.
You said it was Artie's idea.
Artie knew about the coke. Knew I'd had enough. Put the idea in my head. We'd had a drink. Had some Charlie. It was early afternoon. Nice hot day. Paul liked to sweat. We were at it. And the gun was there.
His gun?
Yeah, his gun. When he was near, I had to place a pillow over his face, restrict his breathing. Supposed to intensify the pleasure. I blame the school he went to. He was near. The gun was near. The pillow was over his face. He'd shown me how to use it enough times. I twisted, moaned, and groaned. Did what I've done 1,000 times, only this time. Only this instance. This one occasion. I have all the power. Slipped off the safety and pushed the muzzle into the pillow. Kept pushing, pushing right where his mouth was, and squeezed the trigger. After that, it was blind panic. The blood was all over me. I had to shower quick as I could. Got his case where I knew the coke was and loaded it into the boot. Had a line. The old paranoia was setting in. Forgot the gun. Not once, but twice. Silly cow. Still can't get over what a stupid bitch I was. Got the car keys and drove off. Later, after Artie and I went back, Artie wouldn't come in. I needed the logbook and Paul's license so we could get rid of the car. It was parked up in a private slot under the Korolev. The gun was on the bed, but I still didn't pick it up. How dumb was that? Don't know why, maybe because of your bloke, the one that got in the way.
The one with a nice smile.
I didn't mean him any harm. The coke, it's great. Well, if you're happy, it's... But sometimes, the paranoia. When he was talking to me, chatting me up, I thought he knew that it was a delaying tactic. He couldn't fancy me. Not really. He was a nice guy, way out of my league. He had to be delaying me for a reason. He had to know. He knew about the coke in the boot. He knew about Paul. I played along. But I knew it was a charade, a game. He hated me. I had this steel comb. I thought, if I could just... It would give me time.
So you stabbed him?
Yeah.
4 times? All right, Kathy. That's enough. Any sign, Des?
Maybe he got the plane, Gov. That's what I'd do.
No, this is the way he's going.
What about customs?
Nah, they're more interested in who's coming into the country than who's leaving it.
Well, maybe he got an earlier train.
He reserved 2 first-class tickets on the internet. His flat might have been cleaned, but the hard drive on his computer wasn't.
I'm going to check it over here. Excuse me.
He still hasn't forgiven us, eh?
Let's just keep an eye out for Shank, shall we?
Let's check the black guy out in the white t-shirt.
Looks iffy.
Looks like he's planning to get lost.
He must have something to hide.
And look who's just turned up.
Where?
Where do you think you're going?
Arthur Shanks, I'm arresting you on suspicion of being an accessory in the murders of P.C. Terrance Knowles and Mr. Paul King. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely in court. Anything you say may be given in evidence.
It's a mistake. She was the silly bitch you murdered. Got away with your boyfriend as well.
Not the kind of break you were hoping for, Archie.
See you back at the station. Go.
All this glass. Terry would have made a killing.
Sierra Oscar from 340.
Show us TOA 0810.
Thanks.
Received.
Is that them?
Yeah.
On Rutkin Road?
Uh-huh.
But she's never been to Rutkin Road.
She refused to pay. Took a sandwich and a drink and refused to pay.
And then what happened?
Well, at first I thought maybe she was deaf or something. And then she started shouting and chucking everything all over the place.
When was this?
About 15 minutes ago. All I did was to show her the basics, you know. You get something, you pay for it. Well, all the lights were out, if you know what I mean.
48 from 340.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
The description matches our Miss Passage. We think she headed towards the White Gate. We're there now.
Nice photograph. What's taking so long?
I don't know. Does Shauna like school?
She did when she was there, but she's left now.
Right.
She's just started a job.
Oh, right.
At a bookshop, twice a week.
If you can call opening a door a job.
Shauna? Shauna, hey, it's okay. It's okay. They've gone now. It's okay. I'm a police officer, Dave Quinnan. This is Polly. We've been looking for you.
Hungry.
Sorry?
Hungry.
Hungry? Okay, that's fine. We'll soon get you something to eat.
OK, Shauna? You come with us, yeah? We need to get you cleaned up a little bit.
You all right? 48 from 340.
Go ahead, Dave.
We got her, Sarge.
They found her.
Thank God, thank God.
I told you she'd be OK.
And she's all right, is she?
As far as we know, she's on her way back to Sun Hill.
Right.
I'd quite like the FME to have a look at her, if you don't mind.
FME?
Yeah, the police doctor.
Oh, right.
There you are. Did you hurt yourself? Your wrist? Does it hurt? Your mum and your sister will be here soon. Shauna, your mum and your sister? They'll be here soon.
couple of kids teasing her rotten.
The Whitegate estate?
Yeah.
Well, we searched there last night.
Righto.
Has she said where she's been or what happened?
Look as though she'd been out all night. Hard to say.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
What?
Well, how many sex offenders are registered within a quarter of a mile of that place?
Cheers, Reg.
Yeah, and there's probably twice as many who should be on the list. There she is.
Get something to eat, like shit.
Hey, darling.
Oh, stupid, clumsy idiot!
I'm sorry.
You stupid, clumsy idiot.
Right, if you don't mind waiting here, I'll go check on Shauna.
Thank you.
Been missing for 13 hours. I mean, we don't know where she's been or what she's done yet. Sarge, I was just saying to the FME, Shauna's got a bruise on her arm. Now, she may have just fallen over, but when she was getting cleaned up and I said to her family were on their way in, well, she just didn't look too happy.
Right.
It may be nothing, but, well, I mean, she did run away.
What's the family setup?
She lives with her mum and younger sister.
Father?
No.
Right.
No, I mean, he died a couple of years ago. Car accident, I think.
And she's 19. Has she consented to be examined?
No, but I mentioned it to the mum.
So, Shauna?
OK, but I'd like a word with her on her own first.
Hello, Shauna.
I don't remember saying you could let a doctor have a look at her. She's got a doctor, her own doctor.
Yeah, but this
Why
is
would you want a doctor to have a look?
Well, I did say.
There's something wrong, isn't there? There's something you're not telling me.
How are you feeling today, Shauna?
Sick.
Sick? Feeling sick or you think you're going to be sick? OK, if you think you're going to be sick...
I'm sorry to interrupt. Could I have a quick word? Shauna's mother has withdrawn her consent to the examination.
Well, I'm happy that Shauna herself knows what she's agreed to, so...
Yeah, but
she's given her consent. That's her right. It doesn't matter now what her mother says.
All right, but are you sure that Shauna knows what she's agreed to?
Well, obviously I can't fully assess her level of function, but yes.
Is she all right?
She said she was feeling sick. OK, Shauna?
She wasn't actually sick.
Have you felt sick like this before, Shauna? Are you taking any medication? Taking any pills, or have you had any injections recently? When did you start to feel sick?
Just now.
But you felt sick before? Every day? In the morning or the afternoon?
The morning.
Every morning? And you feel better in the afternoon?
Yes.
OK. Now, Shauna, do you understand what your period is?
Yes.
And how often do you have that?
Every month.
And do you normally have them every month?
Yes.
When did you last have one? This month? Last month? Shauna, do you think you might be pregnant? Is there a chemist near here? Shauna, I'd like to do a pregnancy test to see if you're having a baby. Would that be all right?
Mum's not going to be happy. But if the FME thinks Shauna's independent enough...
Well, I guess she knows what she's talking about. When I spoke to Shauna, though, to be honest, I couldn't tell whether she even heard, let alone understood.
Yeah.
You know all those visual clues and stuff that most people give off? I mean, I just found it impossible to pick up on.
Mm.
Really sweet, though. Very affectionate.
What did Polly go out for?
Didn't say. Do you think the family got something to hide?
Well, I don't think so. On the other hand...
No, let go of that.
It's okay, it's okay, I'm here. I'm here. It's okay. Come here. Dave's here. Dave's here.
Dave's here?
Yeah, he's here. I'm here. Dave's here. It's okay.
What happened?
She's pregnant.
What?
Are you sure? I didn't think people with Downs could have babies.
Oh, yes. The fertility rates aren't high, but...
How many months?
Well, from the number of periods she says she's missed, I'd say 3 to 4.
Does she know?
I don't know. She consented to be tested, but then when I announced the result, Downs or not, some people do react that way to the news. They simply refuse to believe it.
But you don't know whether or not that was Shauna's reaction?
No. She's certainly aware she's skipped periods, but whether she knows the significance of that or even how she became pregnant, I can't say.
Yet she was happy for you to give her the test?
Yes.
Has the mother said anything to you?
No, she agreed to let Shauna be examined and then changed her mind when she got in here. I mean, to be fair, she was very upset, so her refusal to allow it needn't necessarily be significant.
What about the father?
He's dead.
Has the mother got a boyfriend?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know what to think. I mean, obviously, someone, somewhere, somehow... And you checked with social services?
Yes, nothing.
Was there any sign that she'd been...
I couldn't say. I didn't get that far.
She has a bruise on her arm.
Yes, recent.
Any others?
No.
What about any damage internally?
Again, without further examination. But I think you should bear in mind that Shauna is sexually mature.
So?
Well, I know what you're saying, but it is quite possible that she might have consented.
I'm sorry?
Well, she is 19.
Well, so what? From my understanding, her mental age could be half that.
No, her level of function is quite high. For a start, I wouldn't have examined her if I didn't think she knew what she was agreeing to.
Hang on a minute, Doctor. Agreeing to you giving her a medical examination is one thing. Agreeing to full sexual intercourse when she may not even have a clue what it's all about, that's something completely different.
All I'm trying to say
I mean, you know. Please, Your Honour, she was 19. She said yes.
Sorry, can I just say something? I mean, for me, the bottom line is, can you be certain that she hasn't been sexually abused?
No.
It's more than abuse, Gov. 19 or 90. If she doesn't know what she was consenting to, I can't see how it possibly counts. And without consent, in my book, that is rape.
Well, let's see what the family have to say. But no one mentioned the pregnancy. Want to see how much you're aware of it themselves first.
Annie, Natalie, this is Detective Inspector Colin. This is Detective Constable Spears. I'd like a word with you.
What is it? What's happened?
If you'd just like to sit down, Mrs. Russell.
Where's Shauna?
Please, take a seat. We're still concerned about Shauna's disappearance last night and the reasons for it.
Yeah.
Have you had any more thoughts on that?
No. No, she's never done anything like this before.
She never goes out on her own?
On her own? No. No, there's always somebody with her. Usually me or Natalie.
Anyone else?
Not really, no. Apart from the studio.
The studio?
Studio 47.
She goes there in the afternoons, Mondays and Fridays. It's for people with DS and other learning difficulties.
OK, and where's this?
On the Bramwell Road.
And who runs it?
Mrs. Arnold, but it was one of the first places we checked when she went missing.
And apart from the studio, does Shauna have a social life at all?
Well, yeah, she's got lots of friends. She loves parties, loves dancing.
But you're always there with her?
Yeah.
When was the last party?
I can't remember. It was probably your birthday, wasn't it, Natalie?
And when was that?
8 months ago.
But nothing, say, in the last 4 months?
No.
What about your social life?
My social life?
Yeah, do you ever get out on your own or with other people?
No. There's nothing I like doing that I wouldn't rather do with Shauna or as a family. Look, I'm sorry, but I really don't know what this is all about.
I hear Shauna has a job.
Yeah, she works with me in a Christian bookshop.
How often?
Twice a week.
And you're with her the whole time?
Yes. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to answer any more questions until I've seen Shauna, or you tell me what this is all about.
The FMA has examined Shauna, and we think she's been abused.
No. Oh, no. Oh, that's... Is she badly hurt?
The thing is, it didn't happen last night. Probably happened about 4 months ago, and may have been going on before that.
What are you saying?
Has anyone ever taken or shown what you might consider an inappropriate interest in Shauna?
No. Never. I'd never let that happen. I don't know what you're talking about. If you think... No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's
Mrs.
impossible.
Russell.
This is why I wanted Shauna to see her own doctor. Someone who knows her, knows all about her, understands DS.
She's pregnant, Annie.
What?
No.
But she can't be.
She doesn't even have a boyfriend.
Shauna, she likes to joke, to say things, to pretend things.
Mrs. Russell.
I mean, she sees things. I mean, for example, that musical, Cat.
Mrs. Russell, she's not pretending. She's pregnant.
1, 2, 3. Ain't both the same, man. 1, 2, 3. Same again. 1, 2, 3.
I think you're a natural, Dave. Not that I'd ever tell you.
Can I get you something? Tea, coffee, soft drink?
Oh, they've been arrested.
No. Someone's having a word with your mum, and after that they're going to want to ask you a few questions.
Hungry.
Still hungry? Do you want something else to eat?
I was hungry, but I didn't have any money.
The shop.
He was very rude. He didn't have to be rude.
What did he do, the man in the shop?
He pushed me over. Then the tins fell over. Then I hurt my arm. So he started shouting, so I left.
Had you ever seen the man before?
No, but he called me names. He called me a spastic and a stupid moron.
Does Shauna know the facts of life?
Facts of life? Well, I haven't. I mean, it's not something that
She knows. Mum, she's not stupid. She knows where babies come from. And no, I haven't told her. But she knows. She knows from watching television for a start. It's probably where she got the idea from.
What idea?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me. That single mother stuff's in all soaps. That's what she's trying to tell you. She's not a kid anymore.
But you said she doesn't have a boyfriend.
No. But...
Yeah?
Oh my God, you don't think someone's attacked her? Oh no, no, they couldn't, not Shauna.
Come here.
Do you need a minute, Natalie? About Shauna.
Yes, well, she might know the basics, but beyond that...
Shauna's job.
Yeah?
Are the staff, are they all women?
Women? Oh, sorry, yes, yeah, they're all women on the days that we work. So that means everyone, every man, I mean, might have, could have.
Natalie?
Yeah.
Can you think of anyone?
What about the studio? Somebody there?
It's only a quiet practice. There's always somebody with her. But they're trained.
I don't think there's anyone we can rule out at this stage, Mrs. Russell.
Sit down. How do you want to do this, girl?
Well, my guess is it's someone close to the family. So all I want at this stage is his name. Right. I understand you like singing.
Do you know why they call it Studio 47?
No.
Apparently, there was this famous place in New York, Studio 54.
Right.
To take on that, people with DS, Downs, they have an extra chromosome. We have 46 and they have 47.
I didn't know that.
Not many people do. They look at Shauna and look away or feel sorry for us. But it's not like that. She's brilliant, she's kind, she's funny, she's gentle.
Can't always be easy, though.
Mum thinks I'm getting at Shauna, but I'm not. I'm on her side. I mean, she don't need that crappy job. She don't want to wear the clothes Mum likes. She wants to choose her own things. But Mum still treats her like a child. Okay, maybe she is in some ways. But she's also a grown-up. If Mum would just accept that, then this sort of thing might not have happened.
Hey, I think that might be a bit of a heavy load to stick on your mum. Look, I don't think it would have made any difference. Because it doesn't matter who you are, what you know, or how you're brought up, you can still be taken advantage of. Natalie, if there is anything you can tell us about Shauna.
If I knew, I'd kill him.
Oh, yeah? And was she a nice rabbit? And did the rabbit, did she ever have any babies? Good.
But she ate them.
Right. And, do you have any favourite CDs? And who do you like?
Steps.
Steps.
And the 7.
And any music you don't like?
My mum's music.
And what's that?
Cliff Richard.
And, is there anything else you don't like, Shauna?
My shoes.
Shoes?
I like trainers.
I see.
I don't like carrots and I don't like cherry.
And, what's your favourite thing you like to do?
I like laying in my bed. I like lying in it on Saturdays and sometimes on Sundays.
And what's your least favourite thing to do? Does anyone make you do anything that you don't like doing?
Yes.
What's that?
Tidy in my room.
Right. Now, do you remember when you were with the lady doctor? Do you remember what she said? Did she mention the word pregnant?
Shauna?
I want to speak to Dave.
Dave?
I want Dave.
Who's Dave? Is Dave a friend?
Yeah, and I want to speak to him.
Do you know where he lives?
No.
Have you ever been to his house?
No.
Where did you meet Dave? Did you meet him at home? At the shop? At a party? At the studio?
Shauna?
Mrs. Russell, is Dave someone who works at the studio?
Shauna?
Mrs. Russell, please. Shauna, did Dave ask you to keep a secret? Well, that's okay, because I'm a policeman, and people are allowed to tell me secrets. Does Dave work at the studio? Does he go to the studio? Do you know where to find him? Dave, friend, neighbour, relative? Shauna, do you like Dave? Is he your boyfriend?
No.
Shauna?
Shauna, is Dave a policeman? The policeman who found you? And you'd like to speak to him?
Alex, I heard about the girl. How's it going?
Slowly, going round in circles. First with me,
And when you left
then with
Shauna,
Dave.
did you go down the street towards Bramwell Road or up the street towards Canley?
On the bus.
The bus? You went on the bus?
No.
Shauna?
Annie.
Think that's your problem.
OK, Shauna. When we found you this morning, you said the man in the shop had been rude to you. Now, you mustn't worry about that because we've spoken with him and he's not worried about the sandwich, OK? But I was wondering, he was very rude. Do you know any other men who are very rude? Right. Well, and they do rude things. Is this at the studio? Now, I know this is really hard, Shauna, and I promise you won't get into any trouble, but can you tell me who's a bit rude?
Shauna?
Annie, please.
Get her out. Dave, we're taking a break. Annie, I have a quick word? I think we've got a slight problem.
John.
John? Who's John?
At the studio. He tries to buy me drinks. He's very rude.
Let's hope we can dig up a few witnesses and they're not all like Shauna.
Dad?
CPS will never let her understand. Any defence lawyer will tie her up in knots. Yeah. You OK, Danny? Go ahead. Thanks. Social workers turned up to sit in with Shauna.
Hello, I'm DC Spears. And this is DI Cullen. We're from Sunhill Police. We've come to see Mrs. Arnold.
Mrs. Arnold.
You okay? Whenever you're ready then, Dave.
Hello, I'm the police officer. Could you find Mrs. Arnold for me, please?
Mrs. Arnold, we spoke on the phone. Yes. How can I help you?
Well, I'm sorry that we keep having to ask you all these questions, Shauna, but you're doing really well. You were telling me about John. Do you like John?
He's rude.
What does he do when he's rude?
Says things
Is he ever rude to you?
at the disco. He keeps wanting to dance. I don't want to dance.
Yes?
He tries to kiss me.
He tried to kiss you.
Can you tell me what this is all about?
It's about Shauna Russell.
Shauna?
Is there someone called John who's left recently?
Not that I can think of. One of our members is called John, but...
A member?
Yeah.
How long's he been coming here?
2-3 years.
Do you mind if we have a word?
I take it this is quite a serious matter.
Yes, it is.
Then I really need to speak to John's guardian first.
Won't be more than a few questions at this stage.
I'll see what John says.
Thank you.
All right, you just go on through, John. Go through there and sit down. Now, John, this is... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know your first name.
It's Kate. Kate Spears. Hello, John.
And this is...
Alex Cullen.
The police officers.
John, we just want to ask you a few questions about Shauna Russell. Do you know her?
John, take your glasses off, please. You don't need them in here. It's not polite when people are speaking to you. Sorry, he's not in the best of moods today. Yes, he knows Shauna.
They're good friends?
John?
She is ugly.
John? Oh, sorry. He can be a bit like this. You mustn't be so rude. It's not nice.
Rude. John, are you ever rude to Shauna?
I'd say it was more than likely.
OK. Thanks very much.
Is that all?
Yeah, I think we might have got the wrong end of the stick on this one.
OK, John. Off you go.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, it's been very helpful. Do you mind if I...
OK, I'll try. Dave, can I have that? That was the DI on the phone. Apparently it's not John.
Oh.
So he asked me to say, cut to the chase. Just ask her straight who's, you know.
Are you sure it's not something she's made up? There's been a very strong storyline in that.
On one of the soaps, yeah, I know. But she's not pretending to be a single mother.
Oh. Gosh. Right. Well, it certainly couldn't be John. Men with Downs, it's part of their condition. They're almost certain to be sterile.
OK. But anyway, I think we're looking for someone a little more knowing, shall we say. Do you mind if we ask around?
Shauna, when you were with the lady doctor, she said something to you and you got cross. Can you tell me what she said? She said that you were pregnant, didn't she? Do you know how you get pregnant? Has somebody done that to you? Can you tell me who that was? Is that because you're afraid of what he might do to you if you tell anyone? Does he know that you're having a baby?
OK. The first question I'd like to ask you is, do you know who Shauna's best friend...
Officer! Egg!
Yeah.
Eric!
Yes, do you know who Shauna's best friends are?
He's holding a giraffe. And this is a giraffe.
Officer! You an egg?
Yeah. So, what's a giraffe called?
Eric!
Eric.
Officer, isn't you an egg?
Yeah.
But egg!
So, who's your favourite member of staff?
Mrs. Arnold!
Mrs. Arnold, OK. And how about the men?
Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker.
Mr. Baker. Who's Mr. Baker?
No, I like Dave!
Yeah. Dave, there's someone here called Dave.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he went.
Dave used to buy us drinks.
Yeah. I'm trainers. Officer!
Shh, no, don't make any noise, or you might frighten Eric, mightn't you, everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Who's Eric?
They haven't got you holding a giraffe. Don't worry, they catch everyone out on that.
Excuse me, Mrs. Arnold. Who's Dave?
Dave?
Well, apparently he worked here.
Oh, yes, David.
Who's this?
David Taylor.
When did he leave?
About 4 months ago.
And why?
One of the parents complained. Apparently, David was selling some of the members' things at ridiculous prices.
Yeah, OK, Gov. Dave, can you ask about a certain Dave who used to work at Studio 47, please?
Right. Now, Shauna, you've been asking to speak to Dave, but you didn't mean me, did you? You meant Dave, who worked at the studio.
Yes, I went to see him
When did you go to see him?
last night,
Last night?
but I couldn't find him.
Why did you want to speak to Dave? Did you want to speak to him about the baby?
It's him.
It'd really help if you didn't ring or speak to anyone about this, especially at this stage.
Of course. Thank you, Peter.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Peter.
This is going to be a nightmare. I mean, just imagine. You can have one witness walking in holding an invisible giraffe, and that other one going, hey, judge, egg.
Don't forget, though, Gov, the one thing we've got in our favour is Shauna is pregnant now. Never mind the quality of the testimony. Once we DNA test the fetus, well, the bastard can't lie his way out of that.
David Taylor? Yeah.
DC Spears, D.I. Colin, Sun Hill. Mind if we come in?
Oh, what for? Would rather talk about that inside or down at the station.
Oh, I'm a bit busy at the
Yep, tell that to Shauna.
Who?
Oh, let me guess. She was gagging for it. Mini skirt and screamy shoes.
Hey.
Was that it?
Kate.
She led you on and you just couldn't help yourself. Was that how it was? No means yes and all girls love it, you filthy creep. Now I'm arresting you on suspicion of unlawful sexual intercourse. And I don't care what the hell you say.
Has he said anything?
Not after Kate had finished with him.
Kate?
Yeah, I thought she was going to tear his guts out. Not that he doesn't deserve it, but still, I think she's overcooked a goose on this one. I want Dave Quinnan sitting in with me instead. He knows Shauna's side as well as anyone.
OK.
Oh, and we found a pile of CDs and new trainers. Check them out, will you?
Go.
My concern is, and I don't mean any disrespect to Shauna, but if this comes down to one person's word against another's, please take a seat. I'm just worried that if our suspect denies it till he's blue in the face...
But he can't deny she's pregnant.
No. So we'll almost certainly have to do a paternity test, which will mean taking DNA from the suspect. And... I'm sorry to raise this issue, but if you were considering a termination...
A termination?
Then we'd also need DNA from...
Yeah, I see. Sorry, I just don't know what we're going to do. When I was pregnant with Natalie, Robert and I, everyone wanted us to have a test for Downs because of Shauna. But we didn't, because we knew we wanted her anyway. So we didn't see the point. But then, you see, there were two of us to cope. I've just spoken to our GP and he says, the baby could be Downs. It could have, some other form of disability. Or she might lose it, miscarry. Or there's a chance it could be perfectly healthy and normal. I just don't know. I just don't know if I could cope with Shauna and a baby on my own.
No.
So anyway, I'll have to talk to Shauna.
To Shauna?
Explain it to her because, well, it'll have to be her decision.
Yeah, I suppose.
She loves babies. She's so gentle with them. But looking after one, and if it has got Downs, how can I explain to Shauna that there's even more of a reason not to have the baby, because it might be like her? How can I? How can I do that?
I really don't know what to say, but I'm afraid that's what it might come down to, a DNA test. So whatever happens, if you can just bear that in mind, because it might be the only way to nail to proceed with this, okay?
The CDs are all copies, and the trainer's a part of a container load stolen 3 months ago.
Well, it looks like he's been selling them to people who probably didn't even know what they were buying, let alone how much they were supposed to be paying for them, or even how they were supposed to be paying for them.
You think?
And who's to say Shauna even knows it was wrong? Sometimes you wish you could just have 5 minutes alone with him.
Myself a free, Gov.
Do you know Shauna Russell?
You know I do.
How do you know her?
I met her at the studio.
Have you ever been alone with Shauna?
Probably.
You ever bought her anything? Present?
I don't know. I expect so. Last Christmas, her birthday.
You ever bought her a drink?
Probably.
What sort of drink?
Look, I often bought various people the odd can. After all, there's a vending machine there.
What sort of drink?
Coke, orange, I don't know.
Nothing stronger?
No.
Have you ever worked with disabled people before? You have? Where? Nothing to say?
Nothing to say that won't be misconstrued.
Why did you leave the studio? Did you ever sell anything to anyone at the studio? OK, let me guess how it works. You bring in a few drinks, a few sweets, they all think you're wonderful. Then you start flashing around CDs, the latest trainers.
No.
These people are extremely vulnerable, extremely susceptible, extremely impressionable, and you are taking complete advantage of drawing them in, gaining their trust, and then ripping them off.
No.
And once you saw how easy it was...
It wasn't like
I
that.
bet you had them right in the palm of your hand. You must have thought, well, I can get away with just about anything now.
OK, so I sold them some stuff. But I was not ripping them off.
No?
No, I wasn't. That's the whole point. They knew I wouldn't. They trusted me.
Oh, I bet they did. And what do? Offload them with stolen gear?
No, I sold that for what I paid for it.
And if they couldn't pay for it?
What do you mean?
Did you ever settle things in kind?
Oh, I get it. No, I did not.
Just cold, hard cash, was it?
Look, I did not make any money out of anybody at the studio.
No?
No. Look, some of these people don't have access to the shops, or if they do, it's not on their own. They're not free to make up their own minds.
Oh, and you're an expert, are you?
No, I just treated them like anybody else.
But they're not like anyone else, are they? They're... So what else did these lucky people get from you that they wouldn't normally have access to?
Well...
Well, yeah?
Well, one thing springs to mind, condoms.
Condoms?
Yeah. Handicapped people have sex too, you know. And the fat and the ugly, and even people with Downs. It's not just the young, thin and beautiful.
You sound rather bitter about that. Are you married?
No.
You ever been married?
No.
Got a girlfriend?
None of your business.
Doesn't sound like you have much success with the ladies. Or at least with the ones that can say no.
Who were you supplying with condoms?
Oh, some of the boys. That's why I was asked to leave. One of the mums couldn't get her head around the fact that her son was sexually active.
Was Shauna sexually active?
I don't know.
And did this ever take place at the studio?
What?
Well, that couples got together.
Well, a young love will find a way. I understand the storeroom can be very cosy.
Did you ever meet Shauna outside the studio?
No.
What about at Natalie's party?
Maybe.
Oh, were you there or weren't you?
Yes.
Did you dance with Shauna?
Probably.
Did anything else happen?
No.
Did you have sex with her?
No.
Have you ever had sex with Shauna Russell?
No.
You quite sure about that?
Yes, I am quite sure about that.
Have you had any form of sexual contact with her at all?
No.
Because you see, whoever's been a little over-friendly with Shauna's left something behind. Their DNA. You won't mind if we check to see if it's yours, will you?
Oh, do whatever you like.
Good, because we need to find out whether you're the father of her child.
Oh, what?
Yeah. She's pregnant. About 4 months. That's about the time you left the studio, wasn't it? What's so funny?
Oh, it's not funny. No, but now I understand why everybody's been so unbelievably hostile towards me. But I am not the father.
Who is it?
I've no idea.
What do you think, sir?
I mean, surely none of the ones who've been buying condoms can be the father, because they've been taking precautions.
Well, accidents can still happen, though.
The thing is, if Taylor's telling the truth, then Shauna must be lying through her back teeth.
Well, to be fair, sir, she's probably been telling us the truth most of the time. We just simply failed to see it.
No, she said Taylor was the father of her baby.
No, she said she went to see Taylor about the baby.
Dave, wake up and smell the cheese. She's run rings around the lot of us because we all thought she was simple, and she's far from it.
Now, Shauna, we've had a long chat with Dave. He's not the father of your baby, is he? I think you know who the father is.
No.
Shauna.
No, no, no,
Shauna.
no, no, no!
Please, I think you better stop this.
Leave it. Shauna, it might have worked with a man in the shop. It may even have worked with the lady doctor, but it is not going to work with me. Are you going to sit down? What is his name? OK, fine. I'll read out some names and you just tell me which one it is. Tim? Adam? Derek? Peter? Peter?
You stupid, clumsy idiot!
It's Peter, isn't it?
Hi-yo.
Hello.
Hi-yo.
It's Peter Howe, isn't it?
Hi-yo.
Yes, I think we've got the message, thank you, Peter. Now, can you go and find Mrs. Arnold for us? We need to have a word with you about Shauna.
Shauna?
Yes.
Who there?
Peter, the police officer asked you a question. Is Shauna your girlfriend?
Yes.
Right, Peter, we've been talking to Shauna, and it's OK, you're not in any trouble.
No, but we do need a few answers.
And don't worry, because Shauna's not in any trouble either.
No.
Right, so Shauna is your girlfriend?
Yes. I want marriage.
You want marriage? Right. Now, I want you to think very carefully about this question, Peter. Have you and Shauna ever made love?
Yes.
Did you get condoms from Dave so that you could make love with Shauna?
Yes. Don't want babies.
You don't want babies. Right. And when Dave left, what did you do then? Did you ever make love with Shauna without a condom?
No, dear. No, dear, Peter.
I'm sorry for all the trouble.
No.
Bye then, Shauna.
Bye.
Listen. Thank you. I meant to say that it's OK with Peter. He says he still loves you.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't love him. That's the whole point. Don't want to marry him, and I don't want babies.
You think you can bail Dave Taylor without beating the living daylights out of him?
Gov?
Good.
Gov, there's a bloke downstairs called Peter asking for you.
Get Dave. He can deal with it. I've had enough for today.
In other words, she was just like any other kid up the duff. Scared, witless.
Well, yeah, I think it was a bit more complicated than that.
Yeah?
It makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? I mean, what if your own child was born with Downs? And Shauna's mum seems so positive, so strong.
Yeah, I'm proud. She's really proud of Shauna.
I don't think I could cope.
I once saw identical twins with them.
I think you might find you have much the same qualities, Paul. Not that I'd ever tell you.
Well, actually, you did once.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean it then either.
Dave, did you speak to the boyfriend?
Yeah, broke the news. Gutted, poor bloke.
Yeah. And there was me thinking it was going to be Romeo and Juliet.
Right sort of story, that is. When you love someone that much that you're at base, it's still not enough.
Well, what? Well, you're like that, are you, Des? Too shy to buy your own condom? Oh, Sarge, don't tell us you buy them for him.
Won't tell me his size.
That's because we get them custom made.
Yay!
Right, same again, everybody?
Yes, please.
You stupid clumsy idiot.